2026 is already shaping up to be a very interesting year for K-drama fans. And honestly, JTBC might be quietly preparing one of its strongest lineups in recent years. What I love about these upcoming dramas is that they're not trying to be loud or flashy just for hype. Instead, they lean into emotions we actually recognize. Feeling empty even when life looks perfect, meeting someone from your past at the wrong or maybe right time, and that exhausting feeling of trying your best but still thinking you're not enough. So today, I want to talk about 3 JTBC dramas officially confirmed for 2026. Share my honest thoughts on why they could really hit hard, and most importantly, I want to hear what you think too, because these stories feel very us, not just them. The Practical Guide to Love. Let's start with the one that's already getting a lot of attention, The Practical Guide to Love, airing on February 28th, 2026. On the surface, this looks like a classic romantic comedy, but if you read between the lines, it feels much deeper than that. Han Ji-min plays Lee Woo-young, a successful career woman who, by society's standards, has already won at life. Good job, stable income, independence. But emotionally, she feels empty, especially when it comes to love. And honestly, how many dramas actually show this kind of loneliness realistically, without turning the female lead into a tragic stereotype? That's why I'm already interested. The central conflict is simple, but painfully relatable. Woo-young goes on blind dates and ends up torn between 2 very different men. Song Tae-sop, played by Park Sung-hoon, is calm, financially stable, and serious about marriage. He's the kind of guy parents would immediately approve of. Then there's Shin Ji-soo, played by Lee Ki-taek, who's younger, freer, charming, and less predictable. This isn't just a love triangle for entertainment. It's a question a lot of adults quietly struggle with. Do you choose stability or emotional excitement? Safety or passion? What makes me personally excited is that this drama is adapted from the webtoon Efficient Dating of Single Men and Women, which is known for being brutally honest about dating culture. I really hope JTBC doesn't sugarcoat things here. Dating in your 30s or 40s isn't cute misunderstandings and slow-motion glances all the time. It's pressure, fear of making the wrong choice, and sometimes dating because you're tired of being alone, not because you're in love. Han Ji-min is perfect casting for this kind of role because she naturally carries maturity and emotional depth. I'm curious though, and I want to ask you this directly. If you were in Woo-young's position, who would you choose? The man who feels right on paper, or the one who makes your heart race but comes with uncertainty? And do you think love should be practical at a certain age, or should feelings always come first? I feel like this drama could spark some heated comment section debates, and I'm absolutely here for that. Next up is Shining, set to premiere on March 6th, 2026. And this one feels quieter but emotionally dangerous in the best way. Park Jin-young plays Yeon Tae-seo, a subway train driver who lives day by day without thinking too much about the future. That alone already sets a very grounded tone. He's not rich, not famous, not chasing some huge dream. He's just living. Then he reunites with his first love, Mo On-ae, played by Kim Min-joo, and suddenly, the past comes knocking. Reunion romance is a very familiar trope in K-dramas, but when done right, it can hurt in a very personal way. First love isn't just about romance, it's about who you were back then. Seeing someone from your past forces you to confront the version of yourself you left behind. Did you become better? Did you lose something along the way? I think Shining has huge potential to explore that emotional space. What I personally like is that Yeon Tae-seo isn't described as someone with big ambitions. He's content, maybe even stuck. And when Ona reappears, it's not just about romance returning, but about a life path reopening. The drama seems to ask a quiet but heavy question. If you could reconnect with a love from your past, would you want to? Or is it better to leave memories untouched? Park Jin-young has been steadily proving himself as an actor, and this role feels like a chance for him to show more emotional restraint rather than dramatic outbursts. Kim Min-joo also brings a soft but expressive presence that suits nostalgic stories like this. I don't expect Shining to be loud or trendy. I expect it to be the kind of drama that sneaks up on you, the kind where you suddenly pause the episode and just stare at the screen, because it reminds you of someone you haven't thought about in years. So let me ask you, do you believe people come back into our lives for a reason? Or are some reunions just emotional tests we were never meant to pass? And if your first love showed up again tomorrow, would you be excited or scared? Now, let's talk about the heaviest one on the list. We Are All Trying Here, airing in April 2026. This is not a comfort drama. This is a mirror. Set in the film industry, the story follows people who are trapped in jealousy, insecurity, and constant comparison. The main character, Wang Dongman, is an aspiring director who is clearly talented but deeply doubts himself. And honestly, this already feels too real. Written by Park Hae-young, who is known for emotionally raw storytelling, and directed by Cha Young-hoon, this drama is almost guaranteed to hurt in a quiet, lingering way. The cast alone is a strong signal of what kind of story this will be. Koo Kyo-hwan, Go Yeon-jung, Oh Jung-se, Kang Mal-gum, and Park Hae-joon are actors who don't just perform characters, they expose them. What stands out to me is the title itself. We are all trying here. It feels like a sentence you say when you're exhausted, when you're doing your best but still feel behind. This drama doesn't seem interested in success stories. It's about the process, the self-doubt, the invisible wounds adults carry while pretending to be okay. And setting it in the film industry is clever, because that world thrives on comparison. Who got the opportunity? Who didn't? Who's praised? Who's ignored? I think a lot of viewers will see themselves in Dongman even if they're not filmmakers. That feeling of everyone else is moving forward except me is universal. And dramas like this tend to divide audiences. Some people will say it's too slow or too depressing. Others will say it's exactly what they needed at that moment in their lives. Personally, I think JTBC is brave for releasing a drama like this in a market that often prioritizes fast-paced entertainment. So I want to know from you. Do you enjoy introspective, psychologically heavy dramas, or do you watch K-dramas to escape reality? And when a drama hits too close to home, do you stop watching, or does it make you feel seen? Looking at these three dramas together, I really feel like JTBC is leaning into emotional realism for 2026. Romance that questions practicality, reunions that reopen old wounds, and stories about adults quietly struggling to believe in themselves. None of these dramas scream viral hit, but all of them have the potential to stay with you long after the final episode. And honestly, those are usually the dramas we remember the most. So now, I'm turning it over to you. Which of these are you most excited for and why? Or do you think JTBC is playing it too safe? Let's talk about it in the comments. Because 2026 looks like it's going to be a year where K-dramas don't just entertain us, but ask us uncomfortable, meaningful questions about our own lives.